Well, a lot of fans took yesterday's Viking loss very hard. Some of those same people, though, were also excited when the Twins and Loons made the playoffs last week.
Yeah, these are our teams, whether they disappoint us or love us back. So why do we care so much about sports? Good question. Heather Brown found a whole lot of reasons.
You have everything here today but the paint.
The paint's not on, yeah.
Skolt Scott is what we'd call.
Would you say superfan?
Superfan's the title that's out there. I never created it.
And he's had his nickname since 2006.
Sometimes people ask, is Skolt the persona? No, it's part of who I am. So it's, this is the way I get to live that part of life.
It provides a way for us to kind of bring ourselves together and claim an identity and sense of belonging.
Doug Hartman teaches the sociology of sports.
We're in a society that's rich enough and wealthy enough that we have a lot of leisure time, a lot of recreational space, and a large part of our identities often come not from paying the bills work jobs, but about leisure stuff.
Because if you think about it, it's just people trying to get the ball from one place to another place.
Yes, and sometimes I do have that moment of, why do I care?
It's a topic or a conversation that is easy to pick up and go with.
Maybe we wish that we could do it. I don't know. Sometimes I wish I could do it.
Being a Packer fan just reminds me of being home with my dad as a kid. That was the thing we did every Sunday.
The other thing to me about sports, it's so dramatic. We get so emotionally invested in the contests.
You got so much strategy. You have a ground game.
Sometimes you cry with them when they miss a catch.
We're excited not just because they're athletes, but also because they're athletes who are competing for us or for our community.
And researchers have found community
I think it's a little bit of like inclusivity, kind of being part of a club.
can be larger than the games themselves.
What's happening is not only the sporting event, it's all these social connections that are getting made and remade and rebuilt in the context of sports.
Then there's that thing that keeps fans invested.
A lot of hope.
Because while someone always loses, someone else always wins.
I'm always hopeful that we could win.
There's always that chance that you're going to win it all. Our Twins have done it a few times. Our Lynx have done it a bunch of times.
Heather Brown.
The Vikings' turn is coming.
WCCO 4 News.
Our expert tells Heather many people consider their sports teams as a reflection of themselves. When our team does well, we take pride in that, especially here in Minnesota, where we are very proud of our state. If you have a good question for Heather, please email it by going to WCCO.com/links.